give you two chocolates right now, and one costs money, both cost money, and I don't know, one costs a penny and the other one costs 15 cents, and the 15 cents is a truffle from Lindt, you probably will go for the truffle and you'll buy it. I decrease the price by 1 cent, all of a sudden the difference is the same. The truffle is 14 cents, but the other is free. It will flip the behavior of the consumer. So free is a price. That's why I call it like avatar. When you offer free, no, you're not offering free and something else. You're offering real world and fantasy world. And as such, you need to treat it very carefully, especially those of you that are thinking on the freemium model. Freemium is a hard hill to make money on. Alright, so Skype, they are into free internet and video calling, and they do just cheap calls. Cheap calls to phones, that's their business. Now, who's their customers? People who want to call phones. Now, it's interesting because they said, we want people that want to call phones. Isn't that too broad? Yes. The correct answer actually should have been people who want to call phones and have internet or use internet often. Okay? How they, their channels, how they sell their service, the relationships, they're not looking into personalization, they're just looking at mass customers, it's a mass service. Alright? Revenue streams, how they make it, cost structure, obviously software and complaint management. Okay? Who are their partners? Obviously, this is, if you just Google Skype business model canvas, you're probably going to get much more detail. I actually just did this relatively fast. Key activities, key resources. Yes, you can find pretty much business model canvas on the largest companies in the world, and they all have it. How about Flickr and Gillette? Okay, Flickr. This is what they offer: premium photo sharing and just free photo sharing. You see what I told you, that free is like another world? So they actually did it pretty good because they actually put it, it's a different world. We offer avatar and the rest of us. Okay? Who are their users? Not well identified, at least in the one I saw. And probably that's one of the problems that Flickr is having right now. They have not properly identified their user segments. Okay? They said casual users. That doesn't mean anything. High volume users. That doesn't mean anything. For instance, why would I compete with Photobot? Okay? So you see my point here? If I'm actually a VC and I'm looking at this, I would say this is too broad. You have not defined how you will monetize casual users, because I don't see the pain on a casual user. I cannot describe it. Alright, channels, relationships, revenue stream, it's the same thing. And who are their partners and how they make the money. A business model canvas allows you to see the business and see flaws immediately. How about razor blades? That's all Gillette does. In fact, it's interesting because with this market segmentation a few years back, they figured out that there was another huge market called men. Huge market. Yes, men use razors. Women use razors. But now men use razors in the same way that women use razors, right? Which is the area of cosmetics. It's actually growing. It's the highest. Because if you look at reports here on pharmacy, for instance, or pharma sales, pharmacy's POS points, the one area that is creating, that is gaining market like crazy, in fact, is growing at a rate of about 27% yearly, is men cosmetics. So Gillette has a pretty cool model of that. In fact, have you seen the razors that it's got, what's the name of the one for girls that it's shave their legs? Now they actually have the same one, but they have it black and very manly colors. It's black and green, fluorescent, and so on. But it's the same crap, it's just for men. So that you can feel better and you don't have to take your girlfriends or your wives late and you're not shaving your legs and pink. Rival's the same thing. Alright, they do go for mass customers, channels, retail, okay? They do relationships built-in and lock-in. That's just a pricing strategy, which is called razor blade, which was invented by Gillette. They give you the stick, you buy the blade. Kind of like Hewlett Packard does it too, right? They sort of give you the print, the printing machine away, you buy the ink. In fact, if you look for it would be interesting because if you look for a Hewlett Packard Business Canvas, they actually change your model too. Because one of the biggest problems that a printing company has, like Xerox or HP, is the fact that now you can go and buy just a pirate ink. Well, have you seen that no longer? Because they started working on technology that prevents you from replacing the ink cartridge. Revenue streams, okay. Cost structure is the same thing. Now the important thing is here, those of you that are on Scale, Seed, or TSF, obviously you have an opportunity here to work on your business, work on your technology, and actually have an MVP as soon as possible. Unless you already have one, you're just perfecting it. The thing is this, once you're done with that, obviously either you need to make cash on your own or you need to find somebody that puts cash on your business. And that's the importance of this tool. Okay? It saves the VC a lot of time. And it saves you a lot of time too, because I can hand this sheet over to a couple of my friends and they can actually look at my model and they will tell me, this doesn't add up, this is too broad, this is too general, and that's great. Okay, so what's beyond the canvas? Once you get this done, obviously you need to validate all the assumptions that you have with your customers. And the most important thing here, and guys, this is a very, very important key, please, because I keep seeing startups making the mistake over and over and over. It seems like it's just the sickness that it's around the whole startup model, which is you need to test with your customers until you get something that they want to buy, and they will buy. There's a lot of startups actually that they say, oh, you know, we are actually beta testing our platform with such and such, and they mention this huge company. And a year later, I come back to them and I see them somewhere, and I ask them, and they're still working with that company. Obviously, they mentioned that that company is their client. Are they paying? No. So, if you want to test your product, don't go to a client and say, would you like it? Do you like it? It says, it's $500. You want to test it? And then you figure out, obviously, if you have a product, or if you have a product, if you have a product they want, or if you have a product they want and they want to buy. Okay? So test it before. The canvas allows you to do that. Give the canvas to your customers, a few of them. They probably will not pay they will not pay you, but they will help you shield your business model. Finally, how about that 50-page document that you usually work on, where you have everything from the financial analysis, the external environment, the risk analysis, I don't even forget this, the Gantt. Okay, how are you going to implement it? How about all the rest? Well, the rest is very important. The rest is very important because if I am interested in your business, I probably will ask about it. In fact, a few minutes ago, I was with Yesenia, and now I have an investor that wants to invest in my business. And guess what he asked me for? He asked me for a canvas. Okay, so it's true, and that was just a few minutes back with Yesenia. It's the same thing. But what about this information? Well, this information is very important too, when needed, when asked. If you do a financial analysis now, and you pretend that that will be your financial analysis for the next 10 years, then probably there's a mistake. I would just say, when you get to that bridge, you cross it. You understand? When you get to that bridge, you cross it. Before that, focus on the canvas. Because usually I say, we want to see your technical analysis, and so no, you want to understand what my value proposition is and who my customer segments are, and you want to figure out if this is actually something sellable, scalable, marketable, and you can make money on. The financial analysis comes after. That's a proper answer. But the business canvas allows you to percolate all the information all the way down from your financial spreadsheets based on the basic information that you have to the environmental analysis. I mean, I don't need to read your beautiful essay, okay, which probably was thanks to saying Google, all right, about market conditions. I don't need to read that. I just look at value proposition, customer segments, period, and how you deliver. Okay, the rest I can figure out on my own. And if I'm interested, I will figure it out on my own. Unless I ask you. And if I ask you, then you deliver. As I said, when you get to the bridge, you cross it. So the business plan as such, I would say, before you guys keep working, and so, some of you are actually being mentored on business plans, and I understand that. Okay, it's fine. It's great that you do the work. Okay, I've done in my life about 20 of those, and I can tell you, it's a huge task. Before I actually invest more time of my time and my partners into a business plan, I would focus on the value canvas. Because before I tell you what my EBITDA, my projected EBITDA is on year 3, which never happens, and everybody knows that, okay, even your investors, I want to focus on my sellable. And my sellable paper is my canvas. That's a paper that starts everything. So, homework. Go create your own canvas today and just guess. Start just putting the basic things. You don't have to get anything from me. Just Google business model canvas and you can print this out and then you just start filling it out. Start here.